Hey guys, how you doing? This is Little Powerhouse 102. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing all right. Yeah, guys, I wanted to share a different video today with you guys and talk a little bit about my childhood figures here. They have a pretty maybe a different kind of story from other childhood stories that I've heard in YouTube, and and um, and also too, I've had a couple of subscribers ask me about these action figures. Sometimes they get confused with the origin figures, but all these are just vintage repacks in origins um, boxes, and except the Battle Armor He-Man here and the Skeletor here. I hope you guys could see that. Um, Here's the Skeletor in the Commemorator Virgin pack, but he's a vintage figure. Really nice Skeletor there. Practically brand new, guys, like my Battle Armor He-Man here. Yeah, guys, I've had a few requests. They wanted to know why I put him here. Well, I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about how I grew up, and that's how you guys are gonna maybe understand a little bit why my my figures are like this. When I was growing up, I'm talking about 9, 10, 11 years old when um, when I was actually getting these figures. Um, I remember, I mean, I had a pretty nice, happy childhood, you could say. Not the perfect one, but I can't, how could I say? A lot of things I didn't like growing up, but you cope with it, and you learn. Um, I remember, when I was growing up, we used to move a lot. Me and my parents and my other siblings, my sisters, and my older brother. um, well, this is the story, guys. While I was growing up, I didn't really have that many toys. As you can see, what you see here, that was it. These were my toys, and I really took care of these toys. Like I said, we always were moving from different apartment to a different apartment, or sometimes even a house. My dad was struggling all the time to pay the rent and whatnot. I mean, as immigrants, my parents were really struggling, but I really give them a lot of credit. I mean, they worked really hard, and to raise us, and it is what it is, guys. It was what it was, I guess. But I remember, and when I was growing up, um, my playtime, you could say, was not really with these toys. I really liked the toys. I really loved the cartoon. What my my playtime, you could say, my my leisure time was with my friends, riding the bikes, going to the liquor stores, buying candy, um, playing video games. That was my fun time, and maybe you guys could relate um, on that perspective. And another thing, guys, I remember. I'm gonna tell you a little bit how I got the figures too. I remember when my dad used to go to this place. It was like a Costco. It was called Fedco at the time, um, this big shopping store. He would like to buy a lot of his work clothes there. And the funny thing was that when I would go into the store with my dad, I still remember it really clear in my mind. Um, when we would enter the store, um, these figures were in the entrance of the store all the time, and I would always grab a figure, and my dad would go shopping, and I would follow him, and I would have already the figure in my hand, the package anyway, and I'll be just looking at it. And when my dad was ready to go pay, that's when I showed him the toy. I remember back in the day, in the 80s, these figures were only like $5. So it wasn't that much money, but in those years, I don't know. Now I know it's like probably us buying a $20 figure today. Maybe that's why parents were not really buying us toys. I mean, at least the parents that were not that well off. So this is what I could get while I was growing up, guys. What you guys see here, this is it. This was my Masters of the Universe toys growing up. And like I told you guys, like we were moving from apartment to a different apartment or a different house to get a better rent rate. Um, these guys, all these action figures here were always in a duffel bag. All the time. Most of their, you could say, lifespan, they were in a duffel bag all the time. That's why these figures are very in really good shape. They look kind of brand new. Sometimes I will put them on my shelf, and that's how these figures survived all these years. I was always taking care of these figures. They were always with me. Like I said, we're always in a duffel bag. And I remember too when some of my friends, some neighbors, sometimes they would be playing with these toys, and I'll go out there, but I would never take mine. I was really stingy with my toys because I didn't have no toys, you know. So I would play with their toys, and just never bring mine out. So I was really protective of these toys all the time, even to this date. I mean, you guys can see how they're protected here. Like I said, the life was really different back in the day. I remember I had two friends. I still remember them as like it was yesterday. We would get on our bikes, and this is just an experience that I had anyway a few times with these good friends. And before I go there, you guys were saying, well, when we moved to a different apartment or a different house, we wouldn't really move to another city. It would be in the same city. And that's why I kept my same friends throughout the years. And but I would change schools though. But it was close enough for me to still see my friends all the time because we were in the same city. And I remember making some new friends when I went to a different school. There was these two boys. They would, in summertime anyway, they would go and pick up cans, aluminum cans, and they would ride bikes too. I remember they went to my house in the morning. I remember it was Saturday morning, of course, and they invited me to go ride bikes, and then I said, yeah, cool, let's go. And they would go into like liquor stores, and we'll ride through parks, and they will be picking up these cans. And I asked him, "What are you guys doing?" He goes, "We're picking up cans." I go, "What for?" Um, and they're all, "Well, if we get a lot of aluminum cans, we could sell them and we could buy whatever we want." I go, "Oh, that's pretty awesome." So I mean, I had a lot of time, and like I said, those were our like our leisure times, our fun times. So I joined them, and I did pick up cans with them for a while, and when we got a couple of bags, I remember um, their dad anyway. I remember that he took us to go sell the cans, and we got quite a bit of money. And we went to a pizza parlor. It was called Godfather's Pizza. I still remember. Very good pizza. My dad used to take us there when I was growing up too. So went to the pizza parlor with the cans we sold, and we had a blast, guys. Playing video games, eating pizza, um, with a little money in our pockets. So it was really awesome, guys. Really, really different times. Back in the day. Um, right now, I couldn't leave my kids to do that when they were growing up. Here in the house. Real different times now. But back in the day was really, really it was something, things to do. Um, we didn't have internet. We didn't have anything what we have now. So everything else was something. It was exploring, you could say, and and I did have my toys, but like I said, I only had them when we were living in the house, say for a month or 3 months, 4 months. That's when I'll start taking these figures out and put them on my drawer on top, but never really played with the toys. I had other ways of having fun with my friends anyway. And yeah, guys. So these were my action figures growing up, and yeah, like I said, a lot of well, some people that been looking at the channel for quite a bit. They wanted to know about these action figures, and well, that's the story behind my childhood action figures. I didn't even have Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain. I didn't even um, was even close to getting something like that. Like I said, my parents were struggling. They were always working, but jobs didn't pay um, maybe as good. I don't know. Plus, they didn't have an education, so really, they struggled, but they were able to bring us up. So yeah, guys. I mean, that's the story behind these action figures. These beautiful vintage action figures. They're practically brand new, but I never kept the packaging. I was always my how could I say, when I got that new figure, I was really happy to open it. I mean, that was really the really sweet um um how could I say, the sweet spot, the sweet time to when I got the figures, if you know what I'm saying. But I was always very protective of these toys. Like I said, they were always in a duffel bag, and I was always protecting them. And so yeah, guys, really really nice memories with these toys, with these action figures. Really a lot of nostalgia. Like I said, it's the toys and the experience you have while you're growing up, and when you see these toys in the stores now in this modern world, really takes you back to a lot of memories, a lot of experiences when you were growing up back in those years, 80s, early 90s, you could say. And when I started collecting Master Universe as an adult, I started collecting vintage figures, and I really loved collecting He-Man. A lot of He-Man figures, a lot of Skeletor figures, and that's why if you've seen in my videos that I have done, you can see vintage figures inside the Origins packaging. A lot of those He-Mans and Bad Armor He-Mans, Skeletors, all that, those were part of my collection as an adult now. So, and some of my vintage figures that I have on the wall here, there's not that much. They're still on their card. I was able to get some of that, some vehicles, as a adult collector. So yeah, guys, really different video today. My childhood figures, really precious them. A lot of memories, like I say. And I do want to say thank you to the nice response to the last video I made for Masters of the Universe Origins, the diorama. A lot of nice comments out there. A lot of people loved it. There's a lot of work that goes into just displaying all this stuff, trying to make them look as good as we can get them, and so you guys could enjoy a video in this channel anyway. This different. It's a different way of seeing the toys. I don't really do reviews on individual toys or individual action figures, but I do love to show you guys all the toys, and when I get something new, I like to share that with you guys. And this story that I just shared with you guys, maybe you guys can relate in some stuff that I said, and there's just a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff, guys. And yeah, guys, really want to say thank you to our subscribers, that new subscribers have been subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate that, guys. And the following video that we do, I hope it's pretty soon. Like I say, I don't do videos like say every week or whatever. Sometimes I do not do videos like for a month. I do this when I have time, because I work a lot, guys. I spend a lot of hours in my job, and but I like to share my passion with you guys. And when I hit 300 views, 400 views, that makes me happy, guys. I don't need 3,000, 1 million. No, I mean, as long as people are watching, you know, the channel. I know there's people out there interested in seeing my content. That makes me happy. It's just something that fulfills me. And the nice comments that I get all the time, I really want to say thank you to that. There's no price on that. That's when people really put what they're feeling, what they're seeing in the channel, and it really makes you feel good. So yeah, guys, wanted to say thank you for the good response on this diorama storyline. Like I said, this franchise is so full of ideas, is rich with that, and that's why I can't understand and why this happens to one of our favorite characters, He-Man, or one of our favorite heroes. Why can he be? There's always something going on with these toys, the distribution. I mean, but it is what it is, guys. But we've gotten a lot. I mean, like I mean, I see all this stuff here, and plus all the other stuff I have. I mean, it's been a good run since this Origins line has come out, and I'm really satisfied with all the stuff that I've been getting, all the exclusive stuff, all the figures that they've released already. I mean, it's just awesome stuff, guys. It's just really satisfying to have all these Master Universe figures, and I really hope, I really do, that we do complete this Origins line, and it's just a beautiful collection to have in your in a toy room like this, or however you guys keep your toys. It's just a satisfaction to have them in your possession. So yeah, guys, that's what I really want to say. I mean, I really wanted to share this with you guys, my childhood figures, and of course take advantage of the video and talk about the Origins line here. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little chat we had here, and so you guys could get to know me a little bit more and where I come from. And I always try to stay humble all the time, and because life could change really easy, one day after another. One day you're up here, one day you're down here, and humbleness just keeps you in a positive path all the time. So yeah, guys, like I said, thank you guys for supporting the channel, and so yeah, just keep collecting, guys. This is a beautiful line, and like I say in all my videos, guys, this is Little Powerhouse 102, and I'm out.